your body doesn't actually need carbohydrates.
Humans don't require any carbohydrates whatsoever.
It's simple. It's just no sugar and no carbs.
Eating carbs at night can make you gain weight.
No sugar at all and no carbs.
Eating a low-carb diet is an effective way to lose weight.
I don't eat any bread, any crackers, any chips.
So no carbs?
No carbs.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's calm things down. Did you know that carbs aren't that bad for you?
What did you say?
That's right, carbs are not the devil. And in today's episode of Nutrition 101, I'm gonna explain what carbohydrates are and why they're so important. Carbohydrates are one of the 3 macronutrients that provide you with most of your energy. In fact, out of all 3 macros, carbohydrates are the main source of energy in your diet.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby!
The 3 types of carbs include sugars, fiber, and starches. Sugars come in various forms: fructose, fruit sugar, sucrose, table sugar, and lactose, dairy sugar. They can either be naturally occurring, like those found in fruit and milk, or added during processing, like granulated sugar or syrup. Typically, sugar is characterized by its sweet tasting quality and can also function as a preservative to protect certain food from spoiling. Fiber is the indigestible part of plant foods. It contributes to digestive health, helps keep you regular, and leaves you feeling satiated. You basically want to get enough fiber so you can have great poos. It's recommended that adults should consume 10 to 15 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories. So the more you eat, the more fiber you need. There's also strong evidence that dietary fiber is linked to lower risks of heart disease, strokes, type 2 diabetes, and bowel cancer. Lastly, we have starches, often found in bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, and cereal. Starchy foods are the main source of a range of nutrients in our diet, including calcium, iron, and B vitamins. Now for the controversial stuff. Are there good and bad carbs? Let me start by saying that food doesn't have morality, so it's not usually helpful to label foods as good or bad. Those extreme qualities don't belong in sensible talks about nutrition, as they can lead to unnecessarily demonizing food and can give you lots of shame around your food choices, and nobody needs that. Sometimes, complex and simple carbs are confused as good and bad. Complex carbs can be found in whole, unprocessed foods like vegetables, legumes, and whole grains, whereas most simple carbs are sugars and starches that have been refined and stripped of their natural fibers and nutrients. Complex carbs take longer to digest and are a more stable source of energy, so they serve their function in the body more effectively than simple carbs. However, it's not to say that you should avoid simple carbs entirely. It's more helpful to consider the overall nutritional profile of each food rather than focusing solely on the type of carb it contains. So, with all the benefits that carbs provide, why is it that diet culture would lead you to believe that carbs will make you fat? Low carb has been a big feature of many fad diets. Most people know somebody that's tried the Atkins diet or the ketogenic diet to shed some pound. So, let's look at how low carb diets seem to work.
How do you think you get this way? I haven't had a carb since I was a baby.
When people embark on a low-carb diet, it tends to come as a shock to the system. By cutting out a whole food group, you massively limit what you can consume. Going from enjoying bread, pasta, sweets, chocolate, and ice cream to eliminating these things completely is likely to result in a calorie deficit, which means you'll lose fat. You'll also experience sudden water loss from glycogen depletion. These factors can lead to a quick drop in a number on the scales, which might initially seem like a success.
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue.
The problem is that staying low carb isn't a realistic lifelong choice for most people. And if you've not learned how to factor these foods back into your diet, then you'll end up bouncing back to square one and sometimes even gain more. This can lead to a negative feedback loop that seems to reaffirm to people that carbs are the problem. Carbs aren't the problem, unsustainable choices are the problem. That's why our coaches support clients to make sustainable lifestyle changes, rather than resort to quick fix fad diets. And guess what? Fast weight loss often circles back to fast weight regain. And the best way to adjust your calorie intake is to learn how to manage your intake of macronutrients, including carbs, to best suit your individual lifestyle. Cutting carbs out your diet entirely can lead to fatigue, constipation, nutrition deficiency, and other unpleasant symptoms. But the good news is, you don't have to do this. You can get incredible results, lose weight, improve your performance, and live an overall healthy lifestyle while still enjoying carbs, which, let's not forget, taste goddamn good.
I agree.
Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite carb of all time? For me, it's gotta be bread. It's gotta be some hot buttered toast. It's just the one. If you enjoyed this educational video, then please give us a like. It definitely helps with the algorithm and all that other stuff. And if you want, you can go and check out the rest of Nutrition 101 and take your nutrition knowledge to the next level. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be the first to know about new content.